Hello everybody and welcome. I am doing a guide over this area. Me going over all the items you can get in this area, as well as easy ways of being able to grab the items from the dragon. If you come over here, this is a White Wolf Tendency event. The lowdown is as you kill the demons, or the bosses, it raises your Wolf Tendency. With that, it will open up certain places after it reaches max or max negative world tendency. To lose world tendency, you need to die in human form. Most of the time, people that are wanting white world tendency events will play the entire area in soul form. As if you die in soul form, it does not affect the world tendency. The best way of doing this is killing yourself in the Nexus. Get some pine resin off of them. Gonna go through this area really slowly. Got some fire bombs. Gonna need that for the boss. The boss of this area is very weak to fire. If you do get the money, I do believe you can go back and... Ooh, I got a mail breaker off of one. Crescent grass, some half-moon grass. So do be warned, there is an enemy to the right. I'm not even gonna mess with you. So that's where you go get the mail breaker, by the way, is right there in that backhand corner. Do go through this pretty slow. Also, keep an eye on your back, because there's always somebody trying to rub a fucking firebomb in your back. Fuck you. So be careful, there's exploding barrels to your left. So if you have a range alternative, I would suggest taking them, those two guys out with a spell or arrows. If you have them. Really? The weapon can just miss? Did not know that. Alright. Another hidden item right here in a second. As you see that there's a dill hiding underneath that platform. If you come over here, have that come down, it opens up this and you can get the bastard sword. There is also another hidden area in this area here in a second. I'm gonna take care of this archer as he will die to one soul arrow. Nope. Not putting up with it. So there is a hidden item right here, and it is the crossbow. You get your first ranged weapon. Let me top off real quick. Alright, so if you're wanting the cling ring in the first female armor set that you get, not this way. I was just opening the door real quick. Come this way, there's some fire bombs to the right. Pick those up, they will be needed. If you've already gotten turpentine, it will auto-equip it, but if you don't, make sure you have your fire bombs and your pine resins. If you're lucky enough, the barrel will kill it. Be careful walking down here right after it blows up the barrel, as the barrel can still linger around and one-shot you. If it doesn't one-shot you, it is very close to killing you. So knock these down to get your armor set, as well as the Jade hair ornament, as you can trade that in for a ring at the stockpile Thomas, if you talk to him and give it to him. Nope. Not playing that game. I will say, magic tracking has gotten a lot better from the Souls games throughout its lifetime. So when you open this up, the cling ring is sitting right in the middle. The cling ring increases your health while you're in soul form. It is a good item to keep in general. I like running the discovery ring here, as I can get the broken sword pretty early, making it pretty easy to get the blue blood sword, as they still drop from slaves, but it's still a very rare drop to have a broken sword drop. The broken sword is a very rare item and has a very useful late game weapon that builds out of it. So if we come this way, I'm going to show you where to use the Mausoleum Key. If you decide to go that route, I'll show you where to get the Mausoleum Key here in a second. Getting lots of half moon grasses. So, if you have the Mausoleum Key, you can go over here. To the right, there is a door to the right of him that the key opens with one of the older kings that used to run Boleteria, as he will challenge you. And if you beat his challenge without him killing you, you can grab the sword. Soulbrand. It's not Soulbrand. I like to say it's Demon Brand. It's either Soulbrand or Demon Brand. It is the one that scales off of player tendency, as player tendency can be white or black, just like world tendency. In order to affect that, in order to get white player tendency, you need to kill black phantoms that invade your world. To get black player character tendency, you have to kill an NPC that is considered good. Now, I would not suggest doing this early, as he will kick your ass most of the time. And he will chase you for a while. So we're gonna run away from him and make him turn around. He is still very much aggroed on me. Alright, he's going back. I do believe they removed his range on how far he can go. I do believe he can chase you internally now. Gonna see if we can bait him on one of these corners. And dead. Just like that. So, since now he can chase you infinitely, you can bait him with stairs, and he will pretty much guaranteed run off of it, by the way. He does drop some good grass, as he can drop new moongrass, which is the one before the very last tier, I do believe, of the crescent moongrasses. You'll probably never use them, and it's probably best to deposit them, as usually they weigh a ton. As in the Demon Souls remake, it weighs a lot. 1.5 pounds is a lot. That's one. 11 crescents is 1.1 pounds. So if we do this, we could send it to storage, free up some space. He does give a lot of souls if you kill him. As you saw, 2k souls when we killed him. We'll go get the key real quick, because I do go for that route. So in order to get the key, take one of your weapons off, as you're trying not to peeve the character. This is also where you get the Thieves Ring, as right here is the Thieves Ring. So now,
what on earth are you doing?
drop him down. He does have a quest line of items. It's kind of worth keeping around, at least if you do your second playthrough. I would suggest keeping him. But the goal is to knock him down and have them kill him, as they will gang up on him. As you can see, they are ganging up on him, and he does not know what to do. He will not die to them normally.
My thanks, I am...
He will give you a free brass telescope. And now, what you want to do is kind of outrun him, come out here, make the enemies come out, walk back, and then they should go after him. These enemies are tracked to you, so if you go over there and have a gander of if he's died or not, they'll most likely turn on you. So stand back about here, let him fight them, and hopefully he will die. As you can see, he's slowly dying. We can see that. So we just sit and wait. Unlike he... Oh, he aggroed a lot of people. Oh, he is not winning this fight. Alright, we may help him a little. We're kind of in a dangerous situation. We do not want to die here. If you did have this happen, make sure to go for that the Mausoleum Key. Ooh, I'm gonna die here. Stressful, but we did it. Plus, I don't want to die, as I want to show you where to get one of the brants. Owie. Hold on, let me go back here and put shit on real quick. One thing nice about Royal Class, you have a very low chance of killing the tutorial demon, but it is a trade-off, as you basically have unlimited mana. So you're trading off a different way of it being easy for another way of it being easy. If you do manage to kill the tutorial demon, good on you. You basically just goaded yourself for, like, a pretty easy early game. Killing these guys is necessary, as there are I like to say, sharpstone and a hardstone over there. There's a lot of these slaves over here, but... Ooh, buddy. About died. Yeah, sharpstone and hardstones. 3 each. Why'd you walk on the one that you couldn't hit? Enemies just love getting stuck on that. Come over here. Kill the slave. Kill this archer. He's a thorn in your thorax. The sword and shield guys are pretty easy to parry. The two-handed variant, little bit of a pain. You don't time your stuff very easily on him, because he's got some fast swinging attacks and he's got some really slow swinging attacks. Alright, before we go any further, I'm going to show where to use the Mausoleum Key. Switch over to a range, as when you come over here, you guys will drop off. I would suggest killing them. Now, there is a merchant over here. He sells the spear, as well as the soldier shield. The club, really good weapon, by the way, as it lets you do an area. I'm actually going to pick it up since we're actually doing really good on souls. So if you come this way, there will be a guy to the right. Which, do be careful. This area is really dangerous till that fire goes away. So the area that I'm talking about is 4/1 with the skeletons, as I do believe the club knocks down the skeletons, as it is a blunt weapon. It also does blunt damage, which the skeletons are weak to. I don't know why I topped off when there's nobody over here. So if you come over here, there is an unknown hero soul. Now you can use the Mausoleum Key. Now there is...
Thou who seekest the king, I am the old king. Show me thy strength.
Alright, you can challenge him. I'm not doing that because if I die there, I know I'm not getting my souls back. So we're going to go back and we're going to finish this area and do the boss for this area. We're going to wait to cheese him a little later on. But that's where you get the brand. You can get him halfway. You can also get his armor set if you fully kill him. Fully killing him, it does make your character go Black Roll tendency. So I would wait to do kill him until you are a little bit later into the game, where you can get the other version of the brand that scales off Black Roll character tendency. As normally, you will kill every NPC in the game at the end of your run. Not Black World tendency, Black character tendency. Sorry, I reheard what I said, and I was incorrect. It makes your character go Black character tendency, as he is a good NPC. Alright, so over there is 2 dragons with a bunch of loot. If you want to learn how to get those items, let me get rid of this dude real quick. So come over here, the dragon will come along. As soon as it starts its breath attack, you will run and go gather the items. I'll show you how to gather all the items, including the one that the blue dragon is stopping. Alright, now he's breathing fire. Get a bunch of free souls off of it. Ooh, I about missed my turn. It's gonna make it a very close run of grabbing all the items. So there's a bunch of grasses here, as well as the Purpleflame Shield. Go forward until he slams, and then go for that last item. And now you've got all the items, including the Ring of Strength. And now you've gathered most items in this area that isn't White World Tendency locked. Uh, I'm going to go over the items that you get out of White World Tendency here in a moment. I'm just going to grab all that. You can do damage to this guy and then kill him a little later on if you get a bow. The good old scraping spear. Grab some of that pine resin as well. We may need it. Fire bombs normally is enough to kill this boss, as we are just on the run for the boss. We're almost done with Area 1/1. Fire bombs off of him. Oh, please don't kill me now. I'd be really upset at this point, because I'd have to work my way all the way back for that. Oh, he killed himself. These guys are weak from behind. They also drop upgrade stones. I think the only ones they don't drop is blade stones. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but these guys are really good to farm if you're looking for upgrade materials. As we can see here, we get a sharp stone. And there should be one more. These guys have really good tracking, by the way, so a little bit of a warning. Nice, we get 2 sharp stones out of this. Some grass. Alright. Before the boss, things that you will use the brass telescope. Come over here and I'll show you everything. As you can see, everything from here that the White World Tendency gives. So there's a crystal lizard. All of those bodies there are grasses, I do believe. So you're going to come up here, go over there. There will be black phantom slaves. They do hit like a truck. So behind that door is a... what do you call that person that puts you on the guillotine? I don't remember the name of it, but she hides behind there. She can be really tough to kill, as she hits like a trucker. She uses a very heavy great axe. But after you kill her, you get a female armor set, as her armor set drops, as well as I think she uses the dozer axe, I do believe. I don't think she drops the axe, but I can show you where to get the axe later on. Down those stairs is the brushwood set, and a colorless demon soul. The colorless demon soul, you do have to do a little parkour deal in order to get it. I can't share that here as I will be doing the White Wolf Tendency event in its own separate video. And now it is just boss time. Come over here, get your fire bombs ready. Do be careful, you can get bursted down. As you can see, these fire bombs are just melting through them right now. Use a pine resin just to kill him. If you kill him, it does count as a kill towards the other enemies that he summons and has. And you can still get item drop. You can still get unlucky and not get any item drop though. Alright. I am going to go back. We're going to end this video as that is the end of 1/1 walkthrough. Thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Or if anything that I've missed, please mention it in the comments. And have a good night.